Hello, folks, and welcome back to EVE Online. Gonna record some more. So, also, you remember that ship I was saying I got in the event? This is in the Society of Conscious Thought, or the people who are meant to have made it. Don't know too much about them. They're apparently a school. They're about well, they play different roles and different guises. The Drifters are a new faction as well. But anyway, well, not as well. They are a new faction. These have been around for whoever knows how long, like in game. The Society of Conscious Thought is 3 centuries old and was founded by a Jovian named Uor Abram, who was in search of spiritual enlightenment. This society has since taken many guises. Since then, it's taken many guises and has been anything from a religious sect full of hermits to a political institute playing the power game. Today, the society is mainly known for scholastic achievements. Their schools are widely regarded as the best ones in the world of Eve, and rich and influential parents everywhere fight to get their kids admitted. Offering large sums of money is, however, no guarantee for admittance, as society has its own peculiar selection process, and it seems to have little rhyme or reason to outsiders. Society operates in remote areas, where they build strongholds called kits. Not all kits are schools, some are devoted to spiritual enlightenment, or scientific pursuits. So, I was also looking at my character sheet. As a faction, Serpentis hates me. As a corporation, Serpentis is okay with me. It's very strange. Just curious what they're talking about. But I'm also having a look here at the science panels and whatnot, because I wanted to make something of the ore I had, seeing if I could make something nice and profitable. And with a blueprint, you can upgrade it. So I can do time efficiency stuff and material efficiency. But I've currently capped out on both. I think it probably got... It was both like this. I can also copy it, and these copies can only go for 200 runs, making however much ore per run. Yeah, each run it'll make 100, well not ore, bullets per run. It'll make 100 charges, so it'll make 20,000 ammo. So so this will cost 1,000,000. These blueprint copies cost 1,000,000 apiece. This costs how much? $1,000,000 apiece. Weird. Anyway. But yeah, I was just looking, seeing if I could do anything on the production side. Oh, Mexilon's up in price. Wouldn't be able to afford an Orca. Anyway. So, I can also go try and get these to deliver, but they're elsewhere. To do more mining, or should we do combat? You can do courier contracts. You know, in Elite Dangerous, you can just get things shipped over to you. In EVE Online, you set up contracts with players. So yeah, in this you get players to transport stuff around. Issue is they can steal it. That it's fine, but they'll face a penalty. So while you also set a reward, you have to set a collateral. So if I wanted to take this job, I would have to pay 550,000 on the off chance I stole it. When I complete it, I get my 550,000 back and the reward. The player does not get the collateral. That's held by the game. So I could go and do this one, say. But obviously, so if someone wants to be really cheeky, what they could do is gate camp. So someone's picked up the job, as they're driving by, you attack them, you get to keep the collateral, and you get to keep the product. So that is one difficulty if someone's deciding to be tricksy. You'll be tricksy, man. Oh, only an hour left on that. So, buy, sell. I'm curious, what's this? You want to buy an original. Hurt. Okay, yeah, no, you're selling an original of these. Whatever. What's this? Hacker cards. I have no idea what that's about. Prototype cerebral enhancer. Super enhancers are military-grade boosters that significantly increase the new pilot's skill development. This technology is usually available to naval officers, but Concord has authorized the release of a small number to particularly promising freelance capsuleers. This booster primes brain neural pathways in hippocampus, making much more receptive to intensive remapping. This allows new capsuleers to rapidly absorb information of all kinds. The only drawback to this booster is that capsuleer training renders it ineffective after a while. As such, will cease to function for pilots who have been registered for more than 14 days. Boosts 9 to all attributes. So, attributes, character. Here. These are attributes. They determine different things. Like if you go to here, see here, perception and willpower. I think at the very least, the higher your stats in the corresponding thing, the faster you'll train. At the very least. At the very least. Oh, this is back. Kill a single NPC. Really? Could I get something nicer? Oh yeah, that was that. Let me just check. Seems to be a part of an event, but it's just like, and now it's. I know it feels lackluster. Feels lackluster. Like I would like to have more than one every 8 hours. You know. Even if it was less of a reward, you know. But anyway, yeah, let's do some combat. Ishtar. Miasmos? Make active. Ensure. Yes. Ah, here we go, yeah. Here's the different standards of insurance. I thought you'd see it on the other screen, but no. Market details. So there you can see the price of an Ishtar. You can buy one in this very station for 249 million. And keep in mind, I made all this money ages back with low-level materials. Low-level materials. I ground like a fucking madman. Terribly. So anyway, I can pay nearly 18 million to cover this for 12 weeks. I get 60 million if it dies. That is all. Again, it's not like the other game. In the other game, I would, you knock a few zeros off that, and that's what I'll pay to get everything back. In this case, I get that to help me get this back. And that's it. Okay, let me see. Firstly, let's just grab a... Oh, actually, implants. Skill hardwiring. Newman family heirloom. It's a good one. Genelution core. Let's see. Geno. Yeah, there's a few extra now. I don't have 3 or 4. Or wait. Augmentations. Yeah, I don't have 3 or 4. Just share its icon with other ones here. Yeah, that's expensive. Boss. Treat to willpower. Secondary effect of plus 1.5% bonus to ship velocity and ship capacity, and it also boosts all all implant secondary effects by 30%. Since the introduction of groundbreaking core augmentation series in YC 113. All eyes have been on Genelution's advanced R&D department in anticipation of their next release. Few, if any, were disappointed with the announcement of the CA-3. Rumors that Genelution had managed to reverse engineer Angel Cartel implant technology continued to spread as the CA-3 successfully allows the capsule increased ship velocity, complemented by extra shield capacity and a partial lobe enhancement for stronger willpower. Like the CA1 and CA2 before them, these new additions to the core augmentation line contain advanced interpatability functions that allow their sum to be greater than their parts. The Genelution press releases indicated that this new batch of implants will be available to capsulators in limited numbers, but after the experience of CA1 and CA2, nobody believes them. Yeah, they had some re-releases. And this boosts treat memory, boosts ship agility and armor points by 1.5%, and 20% boost to the secondary effects. Alongside the introduction to CA3, Genelution further expanded its core augmentation line with the new CA4. Taking full advantage of Genelution's formidable research and development team, CA4 continues to squeeze even more powerful features into the most significant implant collection to be released in years. The combination of a temporal lobe implant for increased memory augmentation and its new series of armor and agility enhancements makes CA4 stand out from the crowd. Or the most impressive feature of the implant is Genelution managed to squeeze even more benefits out of their implant integration technology to ensure that each part of the core augmentation line enhances the benefits of each of its peers. After the release of these groundbreaking implants, there's one question left on everyone's mind. How much further can Genelution safely push the limits of their technology? And then there's the Genelution Oriole down here. It's even if you die, you keep it. This implant allows the bearer to operate the Genelution Oriole 197 variant capsule instead of the standard type. Once installed, the implant is a permanent part of the capsule's brain, unless intentionally removed by the wearer. Going to contracts with the Genelution Corp, fresh copy will be reinserted into every new clone activated by the capsuleer. It's not removed during podding or clone jumping. It just every clone has it. This is manufacturing time. Boosts turret damage. Reduction to the CPU required. It's all by 1%. It's a low grade AUG, but it's something. Sadly, Genelution, their core augmentation series are the best ones I have. Everything else is basic or beta even. Anyway, okay. Activities. Exotic. Bonus scan resolution, penalties to kinetic resistance. I have a cam one. Yeah, there's... doubt anyone would be selling those. I'm gonna actually just check to see the abyssal stuff. Abyssal... Because I don't want to lose my ship here. Jesus. There's some rough stuff in here. Like, there's towers that can, deviant automata suppressor. Damages all missiles, drones, and rogue drone frigates within its area of effect. The larger one does the same damage to a drone as a single medium smart bomb. The smaller one does more than double that. Firing into range suppressor can help you take out pirate drones. Because there can be AI drones in there. There's also one, so they recommend having, well, if I was to go into here, because the kinetic reduction, I have a calm exotic. The kinetic reduction, excuse me, will apply to enemies as well as me, so I can take advantage of that. I don't think I'm gonna deal with it though. There's Concord in here. Okay, there's Sanchez Nation. Yeah, there's Concord in there. There's... If I was to do it, I'll get tackle-related mutaplasmids. They can be used to change stats of certain modules. So these would change Stasis, Web of Fire, Warp Disruptor, and Warp Scrambler. Can get Precursor Ship and skill books. Disintegrator Specialization skill books. Blueprint copies required for the production of Trigavalian hulls, weapon systems, and ammunition. Production materials required for production of Trigavalian hulls, weapon systems, and ammunition. Crystalline Isogen 10, 0 point condensate. Modules, compact entropic radiation sink, a compact little fitting version of the entropic radiation sink. Pre-run heavy mutadaptive remote armor repairer, faction version of the mutadaptive armor repairer, remote armor repairer. The survey database, often referred to as red loot, this item is an ISK token similar to sleeper blue loot and overseer personal effects that can be sold to unlimited NPC buy orders for a fixed price. In this case, 100,000 ISK each. Abyssal filament fragments. While data hacking sites are the only source of abyssal fragments outside of abyssal dead space, they only provide calm tier 1 filaments. Bioadaptive, biocombative cache in dead space can drop filaments of all tiers, allowing access to higher tier markets. So it sounds good, but sounds dangerous, and I'm hesitant in doing it because I don't want to lose my good ship. So instead, let us partake in a tier 3 mission. Set destination. Undock. Undocking used to be down here. It used to be. When I get there, I'll adjust my ship. I need to get 2 more guns on. I think I can fit 2 more guns. And
drive active.
I want to fit something else to mid tier. Ship fitting. No, I can fit 1 more gun. Screw having that, we'll fit 1 more gun in. It seems like they switched these around, took away 1 here, gave 1 here. Maybe got rid of 1 here.
Approaching Stargate.
Let us see how my planet's doing. Hmm. $28 million. Nice. There was talk of them doing development on these at some stage, but I don't think anything came of it.
Jumping.
Given that they're overlapping
Moving
each other
to
here, they
Stargate.
must be really hurting each
Warp
other.
drive active.
I think I remember setting it out and it seeming like the best way of doing it, but I'm somehow doubting that. What? There's no penalty here? No, there is fucking penalty.
Approaching Stargate.
It's already jumped from that minor adjustment.
Autopilot jumping. Warping to station. Warp drive active. Approaching station.
Start production. Like, they can have drills for each one here, but they can only focus on a particular type. Oh no, they can overlap each other just fine.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested.
Presumably because they're looking for different materials.
Docking request accepted. Docking permission requested. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Submit. Oh. There we go. So anyway, we're here now. So I talk to you. Crooked cop. It's a sad day when you can't trust your own citizens, don't you agree? Well, today's a sad day. See, one of our customs agents may be accepting bribes. What's worse, might actually be helping those Amar slaver scum smuggle slaves through the Federation. Nice alliteration. We've long suspected the officer, but never had any concrete proof. He has been extremely careful in covering his tracks. But finally, we think we've got him. There's an old smuggler Stargate in Ace. In Ice. That's supposed to be inactive. It seems the transmission logger is inactive though, and it seems the transmission logger isn't inactive though, and it recently sent us a traffic report, and several industrial ships belonging to Imperial Human Resources, well-known Amarian slave company, were recorded passing through the gate. Awfully on the nose, don't you think? We believe the customs officials won't opening the gate for the smugglers, and he just left the station a short time ago. We planted a bug on his ship, so we have his current location. We want to fly out there, catch him in the catch the customs official, and the act of opening the gate and destroy him. We can decline a mission from a particular agent once every 4 hours, without a penalty. Doing it more will give us a penalty, unless otherwise stated. Like there's some missions that are inherently give us a penalty if we decline it. Others, we do have a bit of leeway. Kind of butchered that, apologies. 1 second. Just wanted to check back a bit. Okay. Sure. Excellent. Now get out there and catch this scumbag. Vaporize the smugglers as well. They're not our main targets, but eliminating a few of them should help you let off some steam. Dead Space, it's basically like instance. Other people can turn up there, but only if they have the correct quest. Oh, ratting. It's a channel.
Moving to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Journal. Oh, it's a quest that gives you this. I think it's an early mining quest. I must have picked up a new one. Or they revamped the tutorial zone, and they just outright give you a venture. Which is quite generous, really. Venture's a good ship for mining. It's better than using a fucking transport ship like I did for a bit. Single laser turret. Just trying to mine Vespine. Vespine? Fuck. The other stuff. Feldspar. Bouncing the box.
Autopilot jumping.
I just remembered I never changed up my ship.
Autopilot disabled.
Brr.
Point reached.
Oh well.
Warp drive active.
Drones and overview. Remember I adjusted this little thing? You know how it was different before? I was following guides off of, I think, Eve University or something? I don't quite remember. Okay, well, they know I'm here. I drove right the fuck past them. No cops will come to help me out. I am on my own. But I do have a few friends with me. orbit. Open fire. Do have to actually target lock. Drones will start picking their own targets and everything. I just need to track people to actually engage. I should probably orbit this asteroid. Don't want to go too far away or my drones won't be able to... We'll just go dead in the water. Putting on armor repairers. Oh, going too far out. Move back. That's more like it. I misjudged. Lock target. Lock target. There's a limit to how many you can target based on ship and skill. Gecko are very burly. Okay, I can only target 5. You also will have difficulty targeting ships based on the size they are. This ship is not a shield tanker, but it's armor tanking. Oh, I never actually went through with the insurance. Oops. There we go. You two acolytes return. Return to drone bay. The rest are fine. Sadly, you can't, if they have any slaves on board, you can't rescue them around like that. So, the gecko are very scary. You go here, attributes. The damage, they do 32 damage of all elements. Doesn't matter what you're going up against, they will hit them hard. You can see it even there in their thing. A gecko did 600 damage. Just beautiful. So, firstly, we're deploying... We'll stop here. We'll deploy this. We'll start pulling everything in. We'll return them all to drone bay. And, excuse me, I'll start launching these. Salvage. Now they'll head off and salvage whatever they can. There's a limited range they have, which I think varies depending on drone, as well as your skill, and occasionally your ship can boost it. But with the aid of this, it doesn't actually even matter, because it'll just pull it in over an incredible range. And during cargo scanner. Scans the cargo hold of another ship. Useful if you want to know what you want to if you want to know what to pirate. Or whether or not you want to attack them to try and pirate them or not. It must be just this. Oh no, salvaging. No, it must be this. So I could be doing this myself with this, but no need. But yeah, those guys weren't exactly a threat, and that's a level 3 mission. Obviously, there's probably variance between the missions, but yeah, went nice and easy. Unlike, say, Elite Dangerous, this game is a fair bit more hands-off in its PvE stuff. But then there's some missions that are a lot rougher. It depends on what you're going up against. If you're going up against, I think it's Angel Cartel, they're kind of rough. They were the ones that kept draining my capacitor, I think. It could be easily a different group. So if I wanted to salvage, easy enough. I target, say, you. And I use it just like a gun. It's the same as mining, it's the same as AM. The only issue for me is my salvaging sucks. I'm also using a base level salvager. Nothing of value. Let's see. There's also different types of ammo that have different impacts. Like this reduces capacitor need to fire it, and it does thermal and kinetic. While this has reduced optimal range, but does higher thermal and kinetic. It's also faction ammo compared to the other thing, which is just baseline. Serpentis Hideaway. Combat site. You know, I'm curious. I don't have those probe things, so let's just take a look here once these guys are done. Can't set it, so we'll just hold on to it for the moment. Oh, it's this thing timing out. Okay. Well, now we know. There we go. Seven to level 1, resource harvesting 1, combat level 1, non-capsuleer level 1, planetary industry reached level 2. Warp 2.
Warp drive active.
So there's my destination. That way, if I need to, I can jump out easy enough. Oh, so next skilling spree is in 17 hours? It seems you get one a day. They just made it sound like, from the name and the description of it, made it sound grander than it was. So there doesn't seem to be much here, but I know it can get deeper. It can also easily be just picked clean. Oh, cool. See, I told you the Federation would send someone to check this out. Time to earn our keep. Launch. Oh, it's a player. Oh, and here's an agent. More arriving. Recon squad returning to base as per orders. Jesus. Another group of ships answers a stress call. Another player arrives. Yeah, another player arrives. Looks lovely. So let us launch yourself. Turn to drone bay. Orbit it. Actually, if I target this, can also destroy these. Let's see. U to U. Launch drones. Salvage. Engage target. Was unanticipated. Wasn't expecting it to be as flashy. Turn to drone bay. You done? Okay. Return to drone bay. Wasn't much here. And jump out.
Autopilot engaged.
This cable keeps kinking. It's really annoying.
To Stargate. Warp drive active.
Yeah, like every recording set, I pretty much have to kink shame my damn headset. What is the world coming to? Utterly dreadful. Ooh. There's other sets.
Approaching Stargate.
Four to intelligence, 4 to armor hit points. Nice. Oh, very expensive. There's political talk going on in chat. Let's close that. Let's move on. Yes, yes.
Warp drive active.
So Eve is a lot more hands-off than Elite Dangerous. Both have their place and both have their value. I'm not condemning one or the other, but there is a certain bit of, I know, charm to Eve Unlock, I have to say.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
There is a certain charm to it.
Docking permission requested. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
So I've now just under that little bit of bountying, I've made this much. But it seems I paid slight tax on my bounties. Slight, just, 36 grand.